Excuse me, it's your man Slim Jim Longfoot, aka the GOAT King of America. Welcome to Live in 2025, day 134. We ain't here for more, baby. We here for more. We here for more. Yeah, that part. We up in this thing. We up in this thing, baby. We are live in 2025. We about to play some music. Let's see what we got. We got my jelly bean. We got my jelly bean dream. We got my jelly bean dream. Yeah, Struggle Garcia in the building. What's happening? What's happening? We might be wide open. We might be wide open. I guess we wide open. I don't know. Are we wide open? I see Boogie Time still. Boogie Time still got her um joint playing. Uh, yeah, yeah, yeah. We in here. Yeah, we in here. Yeah, we in this muggy. We in this muggy. We in this muggy. We in this muggy. In this muggy. We in this muggy. In this muggy. In this muggy. We in the movie. Little podcast series live in 2025. Day 134 and we want some more. 134 and we want some more. 134 and we want some more. Hey, hey. Got them vibes for y'all, baby. We in this thing, baby. We in this thing. Let's see if we can go further. Let's see if we can go further. Let's see if we can go further. Let's see. So I gotta think of the next 1,000 days. What I'm gonna have for the next 1,000 days. What up? What's up, people? It's your boy Slim Jim Longfoot, aka the GOAT King of America. We up in that thing, baby. We in that thing. We in here. Time for me to make the soundtrack for the book that I'm working on. Hey. My thing is, a lot of people change up when they get fame. The thing about fame is, and that's something I gotta write down because that's gonna be a short. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be a short because the thing about fame is, if you get geeked off of people knowing you, then your character is quite weak because people fail to forget, man. People fail to forget. The most famous person in all of creation, in the whole universe, knows your name already. You feel me? The creator of everything, the Most High, God already knows your name, already knows who you are. So when it comes to this thing that people call fame, it's idiotic to even get caught up in it. I see Tampa in the building, Tampa's Creek Homestead, and more in the building. You know what I'm saying? You know, like, you really don't know yourself if you get caught up in the whole situation, this whole situation called fame, because fame is irrelevant. You know what I'm saying? If you already know who you are, because you know what I'm saying. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying. It shouldn't geek you up about, okay, like, oh, this person knows me, or that person knows me, or this, that, and the third, or oh, that, or stuff like that, because it's like God already knows your name. You feel me? And so that's one of the shorts I'm getting ready to make right here. You know what I'm saying? God already, you was born famous, and you know what I'm saying, and that's the thing. You was born famous. You know what I'm saying? But nobody ain't gonna hear me if I say it, because it takes somebody who is famous for somebody to tell y'all something, and then y'all agree with it. Y'all be like, oh yeah, so and so said it, because yeah. It's like when all these folk all of a sudden start saying YOLO because Drake said it. Everybody like, oh, you only live once because Drake said it. Like, it's just like, man, good lord, it's a sad world that we come to when when so many people have become followers of the wrong thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I consider myself a follower of Christ, but that is all that I follow. You know what I'm saying? That's all that I follow right there. But I'm just talking. Don't mind me. If you do watch this, if you are watching this, if y'all gonna build and press a 7, if y'all do agree, you know what I'm saying, what I just said, little fry. So yeah. So anywho's what's happening with y'all? Anybody in the building? Anybody in the building? You're rocking with your boy Slim Jim Longfoot, aka the GOAT, King of America. Yeah, we in here. Yeah, we in here. Let's see what that joint sound like. Harmony, new joint from the UGI Studios, baby. Let's see what it sounds like. We out here, baby. It's your boy Slim Jim Longfoot, aka the GOAT, King of America. We out here in this mud. 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 Okay, that was the first track, first new track. Let's see what this one sound like. Vibrate. good, boy. That move came out good. Okay. If I break kind of nice with it. My bad, I forgot I'm playing some Tina Turner up here. Y'all can't be hearing all that. Shout out to Detroit Soloist, man. She is a ball of energy, man.
In other news, Georgia residents are going to be happy to hear this. It just came out. There's a new website where any Georgia resident, as long as you live within a zip code in the state, you can apply to have your auto insurance rates reduced significantly. All you have to do to qualify is to have 0 DUIs in the last 5 years. If that's you, we put a link below. Just enter your Georgia zip code and you'll find out instantly that you qualify to have your auto insurance rates reduced by up to 80%. It costs absolutely nothing to claim this, so claim it now while it still lasts.
Walking past familiar faces on these streets I used to know. Swear I've seen that dude before. Baby at the corner.
Oh yeah, y'all can't hear that one yet. That y'all gonna hear that one tomorrow. So hold tight.
Come on, that's a jam for the younger listeners. Listen, this is from the classic film The King and I, and probably your grandmother made you watch it on VHS. That's how old this is. What made you bust out in this
You
song?
gotta be the grandmother, guys. But yeah, probably, you know, see what it is. Oh,
Let's just sing this.
well, when Deborah Kerr, who plays her teacher, great actress and singer Deborah Kerr, she's singing, getting to know her, because she's warning her, right? She's warning him in this movie because she's traveled a long way to go to Siam to be their teacher, and that they really don't know each other, but there's going to be moments when things are a bit unfamiliar, and that there's going to be times where they have to learn how to adapt to each other. The students need to understand that there's going to be a period of each other from their childhood or college or family, like in the case of Sinclair and Khadijah, because they're family. But all that information is needed.
Junag and Aiden Logos, what's going on with y'all?
The series, the same details over and over again to teach the audience who the characters are. And the same goes for the actors. Not every actor has to find their own way to character one episode at a time, which is not always easy. Okay, but here's the good news. We had a secret weapon. We had a cheat code, if you will. We had the Rosetta Stone of sitcoms. You know who we had? A legend. Ladies and gentlemen, a legend. Who is that? Legend. Kim Fields. Yeah. Icon. Oh, yeah. And legend. Yes, absolutely. We did. Kim Fields. She's a TV legend. She was always in bed on set. She set the stage for our success on the show. She was the bomb. And the example for how we prepared and how we needed to show up. She was ready to do the work, rain or shine, always. And I wish I had a direct line to her. Like I could just, vibe with her like right now. There we go. Would you vibe with her right It's iconic. Overseas heroes. There you go. Put your tissues out. I know. It's iconic because every little black girl I knew wanted to meet you. They wanted your haircuts. They wanted your life. They had no idea what it was like for you all around stage. And then suddenly you're standing next to her and she's giving you advice. And so we'll talk more about that. Because I will always be grateful. I will always be grateful to get that word. In this women's region, but also to have survived to talk about what makes somebody. You know what I mean? She's a platinum woman, and a spine steel article. Let's talk about that.
It's your what? You a whole baby out here. You a little baby. Estrella Garcia, today your birthday? And you a whole little baby. Well, happy birthday to you. Is your birthday for real, Estrella? Is your birthday for real?
Episode 102. Yes? Yeah. Or 1.2. I'll take your man. Regine is dating a man named Charles, but finds him annoying.
used to
an ad
know.
for his handyman services,
Swear I seen that
mistakenly
dude
listing it in the
before.
singles
Baby,
section.
I-
God, remember when that was a thing. And our special guest star for this episode, the one and only Frida Payton.
Frida. Who is still as gorgeous and as talented as ever. And he was so happy that week. But he's
Oh my God. John was so excited.
Why
Oh,
wouldn't
goodness.
he?
Yes.
Okay.
We'll watch it. So cut and then some hair.
I am honored to submit my choice, but thanks to Sky Brazil Clear Skin, I'm all in. With Sky Brazil Ice Lotion Retinol Clear Skin, and many 100% allergen-free.
Don't risk allergic, serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or a longer waiting effect that may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and TB. Tell your doctor regarding flu-like symptoms or vaccines.
Sky Brazil, nothing on my skin means everything. Ask your dermatologist about Sky Brazil today. Feel happy and could help you save.
Recently, won't believe it. I found the best puzzle game ever. No? Yeah. It's called Royal Kingdom. Just came out. No ads, hundreds of levels, and you don't even need one. It's amazing. It's Royal Kingdom. Love this game. She doesn't know it yet. Is it fun? Yeah, it is. And I'm killing it. I've been so competitive. I'm on level 211. So cute. I remember when I was on level 211 2 weeks ago. Okay, Courtney, actually, I already played Royal Kingdom. Wait, what? Yeah. Since when? And guess what? I am so far above you on the leaderboard. Yeah, you can't even see me. That garbage. I'm up there. Yeah, keep scrolling. Keep scrolling.
Damn, she got all this food.
Give me that. Hey, now. That what friends are supposed to do. Thank you. Still gonna catch up. Okay.
She looked like 30 years and went by. Golly.
Yeah. So right away you see the regime comes in and throws a really good man. I mean, he's a lawyer. He looks good. He's tweeting her nice. But she's like, she ain't got no room.
Yeah.
Bye. Tosses him away. And by the way, body, bang, yada, yada, yada. You
I was like, you can see that in the suit he was wearing?
the breast. Yeah.
Well, thank you.
You know, she said about with her, with her breast. You know, like, can I get some lighting here?
Now, one of my favorite hair moments, though, that wig was, I don't know what happened
Good
with
on
that.
you, though.
Did it?
Yeah,
It was
sassy. Good, yeah.
I
And
think
sophisticated.
that's what we were going for, sophisticated, because she was dating Charles, who was an attorney and a lawyer.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What I love about this is that so we know that Regine is a hunter and she wants a man. Hunter, right? But what's important to know is that we set her up as being, she wants a man, she wants this life, but she's still discerning. He's still got to be interesting.
Yes.
Right? I love that he decided to get some attorney's hands on his hand. He's boring. And so
And there's some things that money couldn't buy for her. There's some things that money couldn't buy for her. And oomph was something that money that couldn't buy.
Yeah. She was willing to toss it away. And you toss something away, sometimes like a boo-boo in it. By the way, this is the first time we're on the episode. So the first episode was Eric's favorite. Irish set.
Right.
That's right.
And you know, because the walls are pink, and the couches are pink, AKA. Yes.
That was against sorority. Yes.
That's right.
I didn't notice that it was my mother's is an AKA, and I didn't even notice the pink in the hair. I didn't notice it, but I love that she infused that in. So she was
I didn't
a
notice
knock
it.
for girls. That's smart.
Curiosity.
Right.
We were like,
There was a lot going on. It was the first season. We were establishing these mega characters. So not so much incurious as much as it was focused on other things.
focus on other
Yes. So the thing that Living Single was a number of things that we were known for, but the writing was just
that's the from the clip we just saw. It's like you see, a good man is like fine wine. They all start out
So
like
what's happening? What's happening? Ain't nobody up in this thing. Everybody done capped out at your boy. We out here, baby. We out here in it, love. 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 We out here in it, love.
How do you feel when people say that she was a gold digger?
I get it. I think that her arc of the series was that she really realized that she had to do the work internally. You know, she couldn't just, dress it up on the outside. You had to really do a reno inside, get that interior jumping off as well.
How do you get that too? Because you see, I have a vision for what I want. Yeah. You did do the work. You did have a groundedness, at least with your girlfriends. Sure. That we saw, so that we saw that it wasn't just this lofty, I need all these things, these material things. There was a groundedness that came and came as the seasons went on too.
Well, the groundedness also is your friends, especially your good girlfriends, the tight like glue. They'll bring you, and in a positive way. I don't think they bring you down like a weight, or bring, in a negative. But there we go. We hold you down. There we go.
Hold you down.
Bring you down and not bring you back, hold you down. Yeah, and I think that's a part of why the show has transcended all these generations and all of the decades since that. I mean, how relevant is that show? How relevant are these memes and these quotes, and how people are still digging it?
Yeah.
Without the ones like you working tirelessly to keep things running, everything would suddenly stop. No matter your industry, Granger's here for you with professional grade supplies. Call, click Granger.com, or just stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done.
Like a red.
Oh, I just gave Charles his walking papers. Oh, it's such a drain breaking up with someone delicately. You know the routine. It's me. It's not you. Of course we'll still be friends. Blah, blah, blah. Cry, cry, cry. Hug, hug, hug. Okay. Bye.
So let's just talk about this beautiful moment that we learned something about you and Kyle, like what you all have in common.
Yes.
And it's all in just, he doesn't say a
Doesn't
word,
say a word.
but all that gesture and all of that, like, yeah, I know what you do. I know what gotta do. I love that. And then we get a new pairing. This is 6 people, but they have to constantly put us together in different permutations. And that was the first time we see that permutation was really good.
And to TC's testament, unscripted. That wasn't how it was scripted. That was just
It was.
Do you remember the was? Yeah, she said it, but
Yes, right there.
I was standing next to him, and as I was doing it, he started doing it. So then I turned to him, and then we started doing it like it was, something that we both understood. That's there it is.
Yeah, that's also listening. Because she's showing that, and it's not something that people normally can depend on. You know what I mean? That the person that you do something, they start to put what they go, this is your approach, this is your approach, full focus. And it did in a way that supported that full focus.
Right.
Which is,
Yes.
And we've all seen cases of people pulling focus.
so they did like,
Pulling focus.
No, I guess you got
Yes.
Yes.
which you probably might have walked past it or, yeah.
I'm sorry, let's
We've
go.
all had that experience. Like, this is my moment.
Oh my God. So what is their moment?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Any hard feelings? Not on my part. So Charles is free. Max, stop. What? I know that look. That's the same look you gave the picture to.
Yeah, so it's set it up. She's giving him away, and now Max is like, yeah, is he free?
seen her do before. Baby at the corner store. Got me thinking about the way life moves. How quick the tables turn. One bad break, one mischeck, that's all it takes.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. Because people want to rush it. And he allowed it to be free.
Let's see. Mute night farewell.
Yes,
Let's
they
get
can
it.
have their moment.
But so did you.
I sure did. So did. Thank you. I feel it.
question also is, did Charles start dating Max as a rebound from you? Like, well, you don't want me, I'm gonna go ahead and go with your friend. We haven't explored
You
that.
know, we should push it.
There's the reboot, folks. It's a new version of Charles and Charlie.
No, it's true.
Right? Like, did he just go like, you dump me, watch this?
I think with the way that Charles Pendleton wonderfully played the character, he had too much integrity to be messy.
He's
You know?
innocent and all of it.
Yeah,
Like, wow,
yeah, exactly.
now I admire that.
Sure,
We set that up in the first
yeah,
scene. You're like,
exactly.
okay,
Sure.
That's true. He did. I think that people argue about those things and they don't look at, some of the dynamics. It's hard because what you're right about ego, it offends you. It's like, wait a minute, you just gonna go to her like right away too?
Right.
It wasn't even a period.
Cooling off period,
Cooling
yeah.
off. But there was no cooling off for you either. So that's the thing, is that Regine is also showing that she's kind of got blinders on
Yeah.
when it comes to everybody else.
Yeah.
And that's a very important
All right, y'all. So that was midnight for farewell. Let's hear silent wisdom.
Listen, that was like an algebra pre-count word problem, wasn't it? For real, right? Regine in those moments were able to find a way to have a bit of transparency is what it's labeled as now. But that sense of vulnerability, I think, was a really, and of course, it's a writing tool to give us characters coming together. It was just so skillful, acted so well. Very, 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 very well. But I appreciated that sense
Hey people, yo, we getting ready to bounce up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Shout outs to those who came up through here. Shout outs to Struggle Garcia, Tempest Creek Homestead, and more. UNAD 2005 Productions, UNAD Manzur, Aiden Logos, and the Struggle Garcia who says it's your birthday today. Appreciate y'all for sliding through. It's your boy Slim Jim Longfoot, aka the GOAT King of America. I'm out. One love.